5 damage peripheral. On my, demons are not going to be quite as effective here, and we've got here Staff of Tempest that also has some spirit damage. Now what you got to remember is Stormrider is Crestwood. I think it was Crestwood, and it didn't go down as well. We did win the fight, but it was a bit tougher than we expected. This time I brought a slightly more ready pack. We've improved the armor settings. We've given the boost to the spirits. Spirit is something that's weak against. The fire magic should be more effective. I've also placed on such things as armor that has electricity bonuses. So if you want to check, this is all self-made armor. My main character is wearing a skirmisher hat and a deflecting vigorous enchanter mail. The mail does 60 health and as you see has 42 electrical resistance, so we're talking good resistance. Most of them have sets on it. I have not purchased the buffs and I did forget to put a regen potion on, but let's just say our guys are ready for this fight, I reckon. So we've got, I'm just going to quickly also do the character leveling because I forgot to do that, as you might have guessed. We've got 2 here. So Rift Magic is one of the main ones here. We're taking on an Electric Mage. They are weak to Spirit damage. Rift Magic is Spirit damage. We're going to see if we can't get more of the fire stuff. So the glyphs tend to do quite a bit of significant damage, which is interesting to know. Barrier to go up. I've learned to cast the barrier with a more stable one. And put the barrier up, that's usually quite good in a battle situation for healing. We also fully recovered our rift power. Let's look at our other characters. So over on Dorian does not have barrier yet. I think it would make sense for him to also have the barrier so that we can constantly be giving each other barriers as a buff. He's also fully equipped with fire. We've got over here our little Iron Giant in the sky, a Reaver, the Iron Bull. Let's whack up some of his attacks as well, so that we don't run into too many dilemmas in the battle. I'm of course going to be playing my main guy. Oh, we still need to get Solas up as well. Let's not forget about him. A final person in the crew. Solas, let's get your barrier up because he's been healing a lot of people. And let's get him a revival spell. What's this? Rejuvenate about when your allies expire. Right, so it helps them recover mana and stamina. We don't care about that. What was this? Restore. Draw magic fade to absorb more energy before depleting. Not so useful. Revival spell, very useful. They fall unconscious. We could undo this one. Or we can keep it up, doesn't really matter. Let's go with that. I wanted to make one of our mages a very healing focused one. Solas will be that mage. Usually you try and make that mage strong. We'll have to deal with that. Now we're going to go into this. I'm going to just quickly save as well. We're not properly in the fight, so we can afford to save, so that we're just let that stop, and then we're going to go straight full tilt into it and try and do as much damage as we can. Right off. Gamordant is taking it. You see the spirit damage is already clocking up. This is only a 60, it's doing 50. There's our protection. There's our protection from the storm magic already in place. We want to get our distance, of course. If the dragon gets close, it will be able to do more. Its electricity spell is very effective at a distance. That's why we took some cover there as well, dropping some fire spells. As you can see, they are quite useful at this stage. Gamordant is doing a lot of damage. Solas has been hit. Dorian has been hit. I was expecting some kind of healing magic to get thrown out now, but it might be that it hasn't been set to auto, so it's not being used, which is not what we want, obviously. We'll have to keep that aware for next time. I'm going to use one of the healing potions now on my main character. Fortunately, our Tinvinter fella is making good progress on the back. Maybe next time we can consider getting a rogue. He's, so far, as long as he's there distracting the dragon with his attacks, we can get away with getting all shots off on the dragon. And that's what we're hoping for here. The more of these shots we get in, because he can't reach us, we can't fly out here. That's the good thing. It seems like Gamordant is area trapped. He can't cross the water, and our mages are waiting in the water. Maybe a problem soon if he throws out any sort of electric protections, then it'll be a problem for us. But for now, we're looking okay. Right there. We're just damaging the head right now. He's not me, because damage. He is flying off now. Just going to circle around, probably going to drop an electricity. We're going to get away from other guys. We don't want to all be near each other. He's going to come down, circle down, drop electricity on a couple of us. Dorian does need to heal at this point in time. He needs to be ready for this. We've got to, of course, get out of the water. Never a good place to be. The dragon has decided to land a bit further away from us. But that doesn't mean it won't necessarily change direction, as a lot of people. As you can see, it's still quite a danger, especially with how close it's gotten there. One of our mates is very quickly low, his health is losing very rapidly. We've got to be aware of that. Future dragon fights. A lot of thinking's going on right now, a lot of contemplating. Fortunately, as long as we don't get shooted enough, Solas says, Dorian called upon going into the water. Water obviously conducts electricity, will cause us numerous problems. Dorian's large health there. What I'm very upset about is Solas dropping the defensive moves. We really can't be having to deal with these situations too often. Drop down. Unfortunately, he's been just jumping around there. We've got to get out of these electric bubbles. So, okay, that means we may have run out of health somewhere. Ideally, I don't want Solas. Solas needs to be getting this guy up. He's meant to be our healing mage. I don't know, it's not set yet. But he has... Where is our other person who's down? That's the real question here. Maybe it's because he's not properly down. Our old Vinter mage there needs to be revived. The attack is being focused on us at the moment, which is fortunate. But, as you can see, we've run into a problem here. We need to land to use the health potion. I need to get Solas away. He is causing me a very big issue, in that he's not doing what I need him to do. There we go. Mages need to stay away from the dragon if at all possible. Just keep them as far out as you can. Otherwise you're creating problems, not solving them. Dragons decide to go off on a run. Gives us a chance to heal up a little. I'm still very annoyed. Solas needs to be rechecked if he's not healing people properly like we want him to. Big old dragon's going to come down. See, because he can't find anyone to attack, he's just electrifying the stadium at the moment. We might be able to hit him on the wall as he's flying by. There we go. So we get some shots off there. So I'm very annoyed about how some of them have been battling so far. We need to get out of that. Now it's landed. Dorian is not looking good. I don't know what's hurt him so badly. We've dodged. Oh, we need to get in closer to this dragon. It's flying in now. We need to get away. Everyone's got electric resistances. I'm very annoyed. Hit by that wing attack. It's taking a bit of our hit. quite close now. I don't want this all ending disaster so quick. Problem is, where is Dorian? Again, same problems as before. You know, we need him to be revived. I can't be mucking about facing the dragon again. The same problems again. That dragon is, you know, good. It's good on HP and it's good on definition. But this again, same problems. Really child's play here. This is our last big old push. Gamordant will go down after this. It's a shame we don't have the use of our rift magic right now. This is probably one of our closer battles. You know, I'm not a fan of fighting electric dragons. They're one of the hardest ones to beat in my opinion. Just because it's hard to get the kind of resistances there. So we've now slain another high dragon. Took a little bit longer than we were hoping for, than we expected. But thank you for staying with us. You know, that's how you slay Gamordant. You just need to guess. What we've got in here, we've got a Bianca boost again. Schematic. We got a dagger, a very powerful dagger here. Lady Josica's Revenge. An amulet of dexterity, very good for rogues. Good bit of blood, webbings as well. Dragon's bone. A lot of good equipment there. We'll just take all that. Okay. Now, again, thank you for watching. That was how you slay Gamordant the Stormrider. Now, the next dragon we're going to be hunting in our little collection is going to be the 5th dragon on our list. Remember, we have to kill 10 of these high dragons. Will be, let me see, it will be the Greater Mistral, which is the dragon in the Emerald Graves, the one who is right at the back of the map. This is a cold dragon, an ice dragon, which means we're going to be setting up to defend against cold magic and using predominantly fire staff, something I haven't really had the opportunity to use so far in the game. Thank you for watching. Until next time.